Hi! I am so glad you're able to join me for the webinar screening of ATC's summer production of Tuck Everlasting, Cozy in Our Homes. Right, Mr. Big? Enjoy the show.
Hello, ATC friends. My name is Nathan Tysen, and I wrote the lyrics to Tuck Everlasting. And I wanted to send you a quick video and tell you hi and say congratulations on opening night of your show. And I was able to see some clips of what you guys have done, and I think it's truly amazing. With the challenges that surround us these days, it seems like you were able to make something really, really beautiful that still tells the story, and done in such a clever way. I mean, I love that you were able to film the fair at night. I've never seen the fair at night, and you did it. Tuck Everlasting was my first real favorite book. It was required reading in fourth grade for me, and it was always a dream of mine to be able to turn it into a musical. And I wanted to share something with you that I keep here in my office, which is a music box. It was an opening night gift when Tuck opened on Broadway, 26th of April 2016. And it used to play the music box theme, and it broke. But of course, I will treasure this always. And it seems now that the music is not in this box, and this music is not on Broadway. The music is now with all of you, and it is your responsibility to put it out into the world and to tell that story. And I cannot thank you enough. So happy opening. Take care of one another. Lots of love. Goodbye.
Come on, I think I see water up ahead.
Slow down, boys.
Oh, come on, Ma, we're dying of thirst.
This spring is a good omen. Where there's water, there's opportunity. Where there's opportunity, there's our new life. Let 1808 be our best year yet.
To the Tucks.
To the Tucks.
I've been waiting forever. It's the first day of August, 1893. Tonight there's a fair, and if handled just so, I might get my mother to say I can go. Coming, Mother. Getting out of the house. It happens, well, never. There's a gate and a lock and rules to abide. I wish I had wings. I'd look good with a pair. But if wings are too much, at least give me the fare. Let this be the day I stay out all evening and fall right into step as a band starts to play. Not another boring day in Tree Gap, New Hampshire. I can't live like this. I can't live like this forever. Today is the day. The waiting is over. Tonight we will all be a family again. My boys will be home by the end of the day. I can't wait. I should wait. No, meet them halfway. Angus, wake up.
What is it? What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm just excited to see the boys.
So?
So I'm going to meet them in Tree Gap Wood.
May, are you sure it's a good idea?
Yes, either I walk them home or they wring each other's necks.
Well, be careful.
I will. I love you. Let this be the day I'm free of this cabin, where the only thing that moves is the clock on the wall. Better off to start the hall to Tree Gap, New Hampshire. I can't live like this. I can't live like this forever.
Off the train in New Hampshire, and it's back in an instant. The feeling that I'm somewhere I don't belong. Hello, Tree Gap, New Hampshire. Catch me up on what's new. Your silo, I see, still has the best view. I swear, is there anyone who still knows me? Almost there, almost there. This town never outgrows me. Unaware, I'll never know why this world chose me to live like this, live like this, live like this forever. Today a new town and a new one tomorrow. My whole life employed to a traveling fair. You may wonder why this old barker barks on. It's the trail no one knows I've stumbled upon. Let this be the day that I learn to sing and find who holds the key to what I'm searching for. I will knock on every door in Tree Gap, New Hampshire, to live like this. I could live like this forever. happen.
Let me see the fair. Let my mother graze.
I feel it coming over me. Intrigue at New Hampshire. I could live like this. I could live like this forever. Let this be the day.
Okay, Mother, you can open your eyes now. Surprise!
I don't understand.
I can't wear black to the fair.
The fair?
It's coming to town tonight. Can't we just bend the rules just once?
Surprise!
You're late, Nana.
Oh. Did she say yes?
I'm sorry, you two, but no. It's not yet been a year since your father's funeral, and we can't be seen carrying on in public as if nothing has happened.
But nothing does happen, not anymore.
Winnie, please march upstairs and put your proper attire back on.
Oh, Betsy.
I told you she would never let us have any fun.
We have fun every day.
Keep your potato peeling, Betsy. We want cotton candy.
Father would have taken me to the fair.
I know. But things are different now, and if you won't be a good girl for me, at least try to be a good girl for him.
Yes, Mother.
Good girl.
I'm trapped in a house so sad and lonely. On a street named Maine, you could call it only. Is it rude to say I'd volunteer for a day of fun just once a year? Fly the coop, if only I could. But I've got a really bad case of being good. I'd go find trouble if there was some to get in. Ask a friend to play if I had one to let in. Nana's rocker sawing through the floor every day just like the one before. Lock ourselves behind that door. Is it wrong to wish for something more?
That's enough surprises for one morning. Winnie, why did your dress just croak?
Meet my new friend Toad. I found him by the fence.
Winnie, you know better than that. Take that filthy thing outside where it belongs.
Yes, Mother.
Give him a kiss and see what happens.
Good girl, Winnie Foster. Every day is in bed at 7. Good girl, Winnie Foster. Every day is a well-behaved 11. But some days I wanna raise a little something more than heaven. Well, Toad, we blew it. But at least it got us out of the house. Are you from the wood? I'm not allowed there. Big news, I know. I'm not allowed anywhere. Well, now's your chance to disappear. Go have fun, I'll be right here, tied to a string like a precious pearl. It's a pretty tight leash for a really good girl. Good girl, Winnie Foster. Every day is in bed at 7. Come inside. Good girl, Winnie Foster. Every day is a well-behaved 11. But some
Guess that's enough excitement for us today.
Join the parade, fall in line for the fair. Before the sun sets, before we move on. Ladies and gents, our Midway presents a tonic for the woe begone. Come to the fair, the best day of the year. They say it won't last, and sunny, they're right. A merriment maker, feeling an acre, but the tent comes down tonight. Oh, good morning.
It is now the fair is here.
Well, aren't you wise beyond your 11 years, is it?
How did you guess?
I'm a carnival man, young lady. It's my business to know unknowable things. Why, I can guess a girl's age just by looking into her eyes. For example, your sister here is probably
Ageless.
ageless indeed, and with the spunk of a schoolgirl.
I still feel like one. Why, I'd live forever if I could.
We have something in common, I see. I'd do anything to live forever, and I do mean anything. Would you? Well, would you?
It was just an expression.
To you, perhaps. I don't suppose you've seen anyone strange around here recently?
What do you mean strange?
Been up and down the state looking for a highly unusual family. Used to live here in Tree Gap some time ago.
I don't recall meeting anyone unusual until today.
Pardon me, is there something I can help you with?
Oh, no, pardon me. I'm just spreading word about the fair.
Is it as fun as it used to be?
Madam, nothing's as fun as it used to be.
You can say that again.
Nothing's as fun as it used to be. That tune. Do you hear it?
I've heard that very melody on and off my whole life. It's beautiful. And it always comes from our wood.
Your wood, did you say?
Yes, she did.
I'll keep that in mind. For now, as much as I'd love to stay and chat, ladies, a man only has so much time.
Where did he find a suit that color? And why would you buy it?
Don't you see, Mother? It's a sign. We should go to the fair like we used to.
No, and that's the final word.
But, Mother!
No more buts. The world can be a dangerous place, Winifred, and it is my job alone to protect you.
From what? Having fun?
That is enough. Now go inside and change your dress and your attitude.
No! I hate you and I hate your rules!
Winnie!
Betsy, let her be. She'll come inside when she's ready to apologize.
Toad, you're back! Why should I apologize? I don't want to be just good. I want to be daring. I wish I could go with you. With a cage for a yard, you could only mope in. When the front door shuts, should a gate open? If I don't leave now, only wish I had. How can I know good without trying bad? I think I'd never see my wood. I've gotta get out while the getting's good. Toad, wait for me! Toad, where are you?
Excuse me, are you lost?
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
You shouldn't be here right now.
But these are my woods.
I don't care whose woods these are. It's not safe for you to be here.
You're not old enough to boss me.
Believe me, I am.
Oh, really? How old are you?
Let's just say I'm 17.
Oh. Yeah, that is old.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm thirsty. I'm going to get a drink from that spring like you did.
Oh, you saw me drink? Look, you need to leave right now.
But it's just water.
No. When little girls drink from the spring, they turn into toads.
Nice try. I happen to know that toad. In fact, he's my toad.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance. Jesse Tuck, how do?
You're very odd. I'm Winnie Foster. I just ran away from home.
And how's that going?
So far, it's just a bunch of trees.
Just a bunch of trees. You own these woods, Winnie Foster, and you don't even know what you've got. Come with me.
Where are we going?
Up.
Up? Right now?
It's no use running away if you don't make it an adventure.
Good point.
I just hope you're not afraid of heights.
Only one way to find out.
Watch my every step. Find a sturdy branch. Don't you dare look down. Pull your body up. Dig in your heels. Let's see what this tree reveals. Just a few more feet. Almost at the top. Watch the robin's nest. Pull your body up till you've broken through. Let's see if this tree has a view. At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, we're drawing back a curtain. At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, there you know for certain you're alive and you are free. So follow me to the top of the world.
Everything looks so different up here.
You ain't seen the half of it.
Don't you ever get afraid?
If you're not afraid, you're not living. Mountains to the west, oceans to the east, a storm cloud to the north. Ready to pour, every sycamore leaves me wanting more and more. At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, my head and heart are pounding. At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, I hear my voice resounding. I'm alive and I am free, so look at me.
You've got to see it to believe it.
And believe me, I've seen it, the frontier of the upper atmosphere.
A wonder to behold it.
A story yet untold, it's up here.
Up here.
Up here.
Up here.
Up
Up here.
I'll go out on a limb, walk a tightrope wire from the highest height. Yes, I'll risk it all. Give me a barrel. Guess who'll find a waterfall? At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, my head and heart are pounding. At the top, at the top, at the top of the world, I hear my voice resounding. I'm alive and I am free. So look at me at the top of the world.
Ma, what are you doing? Are you trying to get us caught?
You know me, Miles.
Nervous habit. I know.
Hey, can I have a proper hello here?
It's great to see you, Ma. You're pretty as ever.
And you don't look a day over 105.
Funny. You know, sometimes I pray I wake up with gray hair and a pot belly.
Speaking of your father, he's back at the cabin getting everything ready for your visit.
Oh, come on. He always comes to meet us.
He isn't quite himself these days, but he'll snap back to life once he sees his boys.
And Jesse is running late, I assume?
It's been 10 years since we've all been together, Miles. Another 10 minutes won't kill us.
Got that right.
Ma!
Jesse, there's my sweet boy! The one who's still excited to see me.
Look, I have something to tell you.
Tell us at the cabin. You know this isn't a great place to linger.
Always great to be reunited, Miles.
I see you're still playing in trees.
I see you still can't take a joke.
Boys, Jesse, you were telling me something?
Right. So hear me out. You know how you always say great things come in small packages?
Hello!
Not yet.
We climbed a tree. I saw the top of my house. It was great.
She followed me here. Can we keep her?
A child? I always knew this day would come that someone would discover us, but a child?
Thought you said they'd like me.
She's not just a child, she's also my friend.
Jesse, please tell me your friend doesn't know anything about the, you know.
Water?
Oh boy,
Jesse!
You told her about the water?
this isn't my fault.
It never is. Ma, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Unfortunately, yes. Please know that as a mother, I don't approve of what we're about to do. Let's get her back to the cabin. Pa will know what to do.
Winnie, are you okay?
If she can scream, she can breathe.
We'll explain everything at home.
Big day, first case, girls gone, no trace. Small town, no crime. Now tree gaps hit the big time. What's this? Fresh tracks. Who's there? Oh, relax. Footprints, size 9. A clue. Yahoo! Nope, those are mine. No dirty deed goes exactly as planned. Look, that's what it says in my deputy handbook. Even the best crook leaves you a clue. Big day, first case, girls gone, no trace. Hugo, you know what to do.
Hugo, there you are. I thought I asked you not to get ahead of me, this being your first missing persons case. Now, I recommend you keep your eyes open and your mouth closed. Shall we practice?
No, I think I got it.
See, that was a test, and you just failed.
Joe!
Betsy Foster. Got your message about Winnie and came as fast as we could.
Fast as molasses.
Mother, please. I'm so worried, Joe.
We all are.
Hugo! That annoying noise is Hugo, trying to be my new deputy.
I feel safer already.
Hello, Hugo.
Hello, Mrs. Foster. You look lovely, despite, well, everything.
First day on the job.
Joe, Winnie's been gone since this morning. We found the gate wide open.
Huh. Suspicious.
Maybe she ran away.
Hugo! When I want an opinion, I'll ask for one. Maybe she ran away.
Well, if she did, it's all my fault. I wouldn't even take her to the fair.
The fair? Well, now, I don't mean to alarm you, but those people can be...
Trixie.
Who?
Trixie, meaning not to be trusted.
Hugo. We'll have a good look around.
Find her, Joe. I can't bear the thought of losing anyone else.
Don't worry, Betsy. I got my best man on the case. Me!
Oh, if you hear a melody coming from our wood, follow that tune.
Thanks for the tip, dear. You've cracked the case.
House call adjourned. Leave no stone unturned. Flip here, flip there. These flipping things are everywhere. Don't give up now. Search cranny and nook. That's what it says in my deputy handbook. No, that's not it. No, that's my lunch. Where could it be? Big day. Who took young girl my book?
Hugo! Get a clue and let's get on with it.
Will you make deputy?
Angus? We're back. Where are you? We have a surprise. Angus? Ugh, of course. Angus, wake up. Jesse met someone at the spring.
What? Did they know? Hey, Pa. Hope you're in a good mood.
Jesse, what have you gotten us into this time?
Here, Pop. It finally happened.
Please don't hurt me! Please don't hurt me!
A child?
That's exactly what I said.
Winnie, nobody's gonna hurt you.
Can't believe you tricked me. I trusted you. We climbed a tree.
Does she know the secrets?
Know about the water?
Only that it's special, but she didn't drink any, so everything is fine.
This is Winnie Foster. Winnie, this is my father, Angus. Usually he's in clothes.
Not true.
A Foster? From Tree Gap? I used to go fishing with your great-grandfather. Name's Angus Tuck. Pleasure to meet you. Don't you want to shake my hand?
No, I want to bite it. That's what my father told me to do if anybody ever tried to kidnap me.
Oh, sweetie, this isn't a kidnapping.
Well, technically, honey.
If you just let us explain.
That is a horrible idea. Like I've always said, if anyone ever finds out about us...
Miles, this is different. This is a child. A child changes everything. Whitney, you have my word. You will not be harmed. Please don't bite me.
Fine. Can I please just go home? Her mother must be frantic.
This is ridiculous. So now what?
Pa will know what to do. Right, Pa?
Of course I know what to do. Where are my boots? And my shirt.
Where are you going?
Fishing.
Fishing? Why?
We have a guest. We need a meal.
Well, so much for Pa knowing what to do.
Miles, I'm warning you.
Boys, let him go. I'm just happy to see him excited about something again. All that man's done for 10 years is lie on the couch waiting for you boys to come home.
Welcome home, boys. I miss the sound of you guys fighting.
Wait, you've been gone 10 years? But you're only 17. I'm so confused.
Oh, Ma, let's just tell her the truth.
Oh, Ma, let's just not.
Miles, please.
Look, Pa doesn't know what to do. That means it's up to us. Winnie, are you ready to hear the biggest secret you've ever heard?
The question is she ready to keep it? How do we know she won't run and tell everyone?
She knows too much now not to just tell her everything. I guess we'll just have to trust her.
Go ahead, Ma.
Once upon a time, can I start like that?
Shouldn't start like that.
Be patient with me, Winnie. I've never told this before. Once there was a man with a wife and a family.
That's Miles and me.
Jesse, let me tell the story. I don't want to start a war. We tore from the west to settle in the east, looking for a farm or some land at least.
Get to the part where I fall from the tree.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Miles, Jesse. Then we found a wood.
Yes, we found a wood. Can you guess which wood?
Mine.
You're good.
Where we found ourselves a clearing and camped for the night. Just the four of us.
Plus the cat and the horse, they play a crucial part.
Yes, Miles, of course. We slept by a spring near an old ash tree.
And that's where I carved the tea.
Jesse!
In the morning, we had no way of knowing. Without even thinking, we drank from the spring. Who knew that spring would change everything?
Except for the horse, everybody drank, even the cat.
Remember that.
You can lead a horse to water.
I think she knows the phrase.
So days went by, then months and years lived an ordinary life.
So it appears.
The old horse died at 25.
But the cat was still alive.
We weren't changing. We weren't growing. We had no way of knowing. Nobody was thinking it's because of the spring. Who knew that spring would change everything?
The town began to talk.
Winnie, look at me.
People shied
Winnie,
away. They
listen
were
here.
so outraged.
No.
We hadn't aged. Our lives and
I survived a free fall.
Our looks preserved.
He survived much worse.
Shut up, Jesse.
Still we didn't know.
Yes, of course we
Didn't
knew.
know the spring
How could we not
was the
know?
cause of
No.
it, or where we'd sit on the delicate
The greatest family
between a blessing and a
in
curse.
the universe.
Don't confuse the girl, the cat and the horse, the tea on the tree, the drink that changed us eternally. That's our secret, keep it locked up tight.
But I still don't understand.
Enough! All right. We're not aging, we're not growing, and none of us know why. Once upon a time, we drank from your spring. and now we'll never die.
And that's the story of the Tucks. The end.
The spring made us immortal.
Okay. I have a lot of questions, starting with, where's the cat?
He's the ultimate stray.
Every kitten for 50 miles has his little white paws.
Now, can I be sure you're not just telling me a story?
Oh, that part's easy. Ma, where's my rifle? Winnie can shoot me.
Nobody is shooting anybody, Jesse. I mean it. I just cleaned.
It's true. That's the music box my Nana heard back when she was my age.
Oops.
Well, apparently I ain't Winnie's great-grandfather if I want to catch anything.
Found it!
Damn it, Jesse!
Angus, please.
Oh, May, everyone swears when they get shot.
You shot your father. Jesse, I told you, not in the house.
I don't understand. Didn't you get hurt?
Oh, honey, I'm fine.
Nothing hurts us.
Not physically, anyway.
Well, what else can you do? Can you fly?
No.
But he certainly tried.
Head first.
It must be so fun to be you.
It is.
Not exactly.
Not at all. It's no fun to be without your boys for 10 years at a time.
Why do you spend so much time apart?
Well, if we're seen together too long, people start to realize we don't age.
It tends to scare the locals.
You could never scare me. But now I have about a million more questions.
I think that's enough for one night. Her mother must be worried sick. I'd be willing to take her back home right now.
At this hour? Like, the poor girl must be exhausted. And she thinks we're fun.
Can I stay? Please?
I don't know. I don't think it's right to keep her overnight.
We'll take her back first thing in the morning. You have my word.
What we need, Pa, is her word. Winnie, do you swear not to say a word about us to anyone, ever?
She can sleep on it. Here, let's get you out of that scratchy dress.
You could tell my dress was scratchy.
Mothers can always tell. Here, let's find you something in the attic.
Look, I don't want to be the voice of reason, but if the wrong person finds out about the spring, they can play God with it, or worse.
Stop trying to make any good thing seem like the end of the world.
Easy to say when you've never thought about anyone but yourself.
That's what you think of me?
Who says I think of you? I shouldn't have implied that you're always selfish. You were an amazing uncle. Sometimes I think about that.
Not natural how much that boy has lost.
Well, he's not the only one. I used to have a brother.
You'll always have a brother. Now, come on. We've got a moment? Tell me everything from the day you left.
You sure, Pa? Gambling? Bar fights?
Jesse, I don't get out much. Don't skip a thing.
This attic is an embarrassment. I've had 100 years to tidy it up, but when you never have guests, why clean?
Well, we never have guests, and we do nothing but clean. But Mother says good girls don't complain about chores.
I like your mother.
Don't tell anyone, but so do I.
Oh, it's so nice to talk to a girl for once. What I'd give to have a daughter.
I'm not so sure you'd want me.
Why would you say that?
Before I ran away, I told my mother I hated her.
She didn't believe it for a second. Are you sure? Cross my heart. Now, rummage through that trunk and see what you can find.
How about these?
Oh, well, look at those.
Okay, I'll wear those if you wear this.
Oh, goodness.
It's beautiful. Is it yours?
Still is. Between you and me, I think the water was good for my figure.
Was it a special dress?
I wore it the night Angus asked me to marry him. We went dancing to our village hall with wildflowers on the tables and musicians in the corner. We danced until the floor shook. That man used to love to dance. I miss him.
My father couldn't dance at all. But that didn't stop him from trying.
Oh, isn't it nice when a memory makes you smile?
It is. But what if I start to forget it?
Impossible. Besides, your best memories haven't even happened yet.
You think?
I know. Every grown woman who stands at a mirror remembers one beautiful day. Every girl past her prime knows the date and time she looked most exquisite. And she will revisit that day, her most beautiful day, for the rest of her life. My most beautiful day, Pa took me dancing and everything fell into place. My hair tied like so with a blackberry bow, a night in November that I will remember that day, my most beautiful day, for the rest of my life. Each memory a sweet melody your heart clings to. With each passing day, what time takes away, the heart makes new. Looking back is something to look forward to. Your most beautiful day, for the rest of your life.
Sunday when the chapel's free, true love is in short supply. Darling, marry me.
rest of your life. Your most beautiful day. For the rest of your life. What happens now? Dead happens now, for all of us.
You expect me to sleep after everything that's happened today?
Ugh, I know how you feel. We haven't had this much excitement for as far back as I can remember, but try and get some rest.
I will.
I'll see you first thing tomorrow morning.
May?
Yes,
Am I safe up here?
the safest. Good night, Winnie.
Good night. A night in a house that's clearly haunted. That's the price you pay, getting what you wanted. One small step outside your door lands you wide awake on an attic floor, not quite what I had bargained for. And yet I take a little more. Oh, Jesse! Unlike you, some of us can actually be scared to death.
Sorry. I just couldn't sleep, so I was thinking of going on a secret adventure. Anyway, sleep tight.
Wait. What kind of adventure?
Any kind you want. The first rule of sneaking out is do whatever your parents would say no to.
That would be the fair.
Excellent choice.
So, what's the plan?
I'll meet you downstairs.
Why? Aren't you coming with me?
The second rule of sneaking out is we have to wear disguises.
Sounds good.
Wait, Winnie. The third rule is don't get caught.
Going somewhere?
Nowhere special.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Tuck?
Please, call me Angus.
Okay, Mr. Angus, you do know that to actually catch fish, you need water, right?
Good tip. Now I'm out here working on my technique. What's your alibi?
My alibi?
That's Latin for, why are you sneaking out of my house?
Oh, yeah, I was just getting some fresh air.
I bet you are. 1, 2.
Come on, let's go before we...
This must be your fresh air.
Pa, I know this looks bad, but...
This ought to be good.
He's taking me to the fair.
Oh, he is he?
Oh, Pa, she's our guest. The least I can do is show her a good time.
Your mother's not gonna like this.
Don't think about that right now. Think about funnel cakes and carnival games.
Now I want to go.
My father used to love the fair too.
What do you mean, he used to? Oh.
Winnie.
Go, both of you.
You mean it?
Yeah, have some fun, for old time's sake. As long as you keep an extra low profile.
Yes!
Now go, before you know who catches me catching you, and I get in trouble.
Thank you, Mr. Angus.
And bring me back a funnel cake. Kids.
Join the parade, fall in line for the fair. Before the sun sets, before we move on. Ladies and gents, our Midway presents a tonic for the woe be gone. Come to the fair, the best day of the year. They say it won't last, young lady, they're right. A merriment maker, feeling an acre, but the tent comes down tonight.
Wow, It's even better than I remembered.
Am I good or am I good?
You're the best.
You lead the way this time, kid. I think I've been everywhere in the world except for the fair.
Everywhere?
Well, almost everywhere. The Brooklyn Bridge, the pyramids, the Rio Grande, the Rhine. I've seen the 7 wonders of the world. Can't wait for 8 and 9. But because of my predicament, my peculiar situation, to keep my profile low, 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 I'm a one-man operation.
Jesse, I've got it. You need a partner in crime, someone to share in the view. Why see the world in all of its glories without a friend to tell your stories to?
Someone to stand at my side, 2 extra fists in a fight. Why should the road be long and lonely?
Why not team up?
We've only got tonight. If no one's there to hear it, does a fallen tree make sound?
Are we heard or seen or anything without a friend around?
The old Great Wall, the Taj Mahal, yes, they all have merit.
But this traveling fair could take the cake because you get to share it. You need a partner
I need
in
a
crime.
partner in crime.
Someone to share in a laugh. Running a race without a pace setter.
I'm out of place without my better half.
Feed the hungry clown, feed the hungry clown. 3 to 5 wins a prize.
Say, you see, a little girl.
What do you think? It's a fair.
Smart Alec. Come on, Hugo, let's look over here.
With you, the fun is 2 for 1.
And chock full of surprises. With you, the line moves twice as fast, and
no one realizes. With you, whatever we do now will merit reminiscing.
With you, I finally feel somehow that something isn't missing. I have a partner in crime.
In crime.
Someone to share in the view.
Why see the world in all of its glories without a friend to tell your stories to?
For fun at the fair. Sun setting, tomorrow we're gone.
You need a partner in crime.
Someone to share in a fight.
Stuck in a sticky
Situation,
Lucky the tricks
collaboration. Why should the road be long and lonely?
We've only got tonight.
Last chance for fun at the fair.
Partner in
Setting,
crime.
tomorrow we're gone. My partner in crime.
So, what's next, partner?
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but you haven't won me anything yet.
Hey now, them's fighting words.
Step right up. Last chance to play fool the guesser. I guess your age wrong, you win a prize.
Oh my gosh. It's that man. Jesse, you don't want to play this game, believe me.
You're not leaving here without a prize, come on.
Come now. Well, if no one's brave enough.
Bet you can't guess my age, sir.
Jesse, wait.
Don't worry, Winnie, joke's on him.
Jesse, no.
What do you know? It's that 11-year-old Spitfire from earlier this morning. Let's see if your friend's age was as easy to guess as yours was. Examine the height, consider the shoe size, but the age is always in the eyes. Yes, the answer is always in...
Well,
17, am I right?
That's it, you got it on the first try.
Oh, wait a minute, how old are you really?
17, just like you guessed.
Of course, I'm never wrong and I always quit when I'm on top. That's all, folks. Thanks for coming. Have a good night.
Yep, good night.
Hey, 17, you're not gonna let your little friend leave without a prize. No, are you? How about this prize, girlie? You like it?
Yes, thank you.
How about this prize, old man? You like it?
Run, Winnie, go!
Just want to ask you a few questions is all.
You don't scare me.
Oh, really? Because you sure look scared. Ah! It's really you.
What's going on here?
Nothing, just a little misunderstanding is all.
Hugo, where are you going? I smell a rat.
Forget the rat. We have to find Winnie.
Are we ahead of you, Hugo? Wait for me.
I was so afraid you wouldn't get away.
I may be 102, but I can still outrun anyone.
I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you.
No. It's okay. It's refreshing to have someone looking after me who isn't Ma.
But Jesse, that man came by my house this morning. He heard the music box. He knows about you.
I know he knows. I guess the family reunion's over early. Won't be the first time.
But you just got here, and you're the first real friend I've made, and
Forever.
yeah.
Believe me, I know.
So is this goodbye then?
Maybe not. Look, Ma, Pa, and Miles, they don't know how to enjoy anything anymore. They're stuck in the past, but you thought it was amazing to climb a tree. Imagine seeing the Eiffel Tower, the pyramids.
The world.
Exactly.
But Jesse, I'm not even allowed to play in my woods. I can never go on those kinds of adventures.
Don't worry, I've already got that figured out. 6 years from now, when you turn 17, the same age as me. 6 years from now, go to the spring, and drink. I'll wait for you till you turn 17, the same age as me. 6 years from now, go to the spring, and drink.
What if I forget where the spring is?
I'll go and get some of the water and you can keep it safe.
You make the world sound so exciting. I want to just drink from the spring right now.
No, you have to wait.
Why? What's the difference?
You'll see. There's a difference. Winnie, wait for me, and we can be married. Winnie, wait for me, and we'll share the world. Winnie, you can stop time and live like this forever. Live like this forever. Live like this. So what do you say, Winnie? You want to live forever? Forever.
It's water, and it's in the wood. Look who has a spring in his step. It's true, there's a bounce in each toe. This has-been feels young again, just when he was used to feeling old. Fella, take a look at my suit. Yellow has acquired a glow. Flea bags can laugh and joke. These rags will be spinning into gold. Golden like the sun rising in the east. Golden with that brand new day shine. Golden like the years it took to get me here. Soon everything's golden and everything's mine. Soon I'm gonna be the richest son of a gun there ever was. Who wouldn't pay a fortune for a sip of forever? Nutshell when the water is mine. Don't tell me that you wouldn't buy my merchandise. I'll name the price and make a killing, making sure you never die. My purpose, my plan, my whole raison d'etre. Strike it rich, rule the world, etc., etc. And of course become immortal somewhere along the way. I'll be like the sun, golden like my suit, golden with that brand new day shine. I'll be golden like the years took to get me here. Soon everything's golden and everything's mine. Ladies, one more dance before I make my millions. Everything's golden like the sun, golden like my suit, golden like that brand new day shine. Everything's golden like the years it took to get me here. Soon everything's golden. Sing! Soon everything's golden. Everything's mine, mine, everything, mine. Goodbye now. See you in the afterlife. Now maybe I won't. Everything's mine. Everything's mine. Everything's. I know where your daughter is. Yeah.
Years from now, I will turn 17. Turn 17 and drink from the spring. 6 years from now, I will go to the spring. Go to the spring and drink. I can't wait till I'm 17.
Well, look who found the comfiest bed in the house.
Morning, Mr. Angus.
Morning. Did you sleep well?
Kind kind of.
Morning, Jesse! Can make you kids some breakfast?
Thanks, I'll pass.
So, how was the big late night adventure?
It was fine.
Jesse's being modest. It was the most fun I've had in at least a year, and...
Winnie, cut it out.
What?
You don't have to cover for me. Pa, I did something really stupid last night.
Come on, Jesse, give yourself some credit. You do something stupid almost every day.
No, take me seriously, please. We met this crazy carny, but he wasn't crazy.
Well, what was he then?
Dangerous, scary. Pa, he knows about the secret.
Where is he now?
We lost him, I'm sure we did.
These woods are getting thinner and thinner every year. If you wanted to, you could track us down within the day.
So what do we do now?
Well, first we need to figure out how to break it to you-know-who.
Here's your dress, sweetie. Oh, let's get you changed before Miles sees you in those clothes.
Ma, I did something really stupid.
That's a new record. I haven't even had breakfast.
May, I think we need to pull up stakes.
What? What happened?
Nothing. I got a funny feeling is all.
Pa, stop. At least let me try to be a man and admit what I did.
Okay, now you're scaring me.
Ma, I snuck out last night, and we met this creepy man who saw my face. He knows about the water.
We have to split up. It's not safe otherwise.
I can't believe this is happening. I've waited 10 years for this visit.
We'll have to leave the cottage. Maybe for good this time.
I could come with you.
No, absolutely not. I knew I should have taken her back last night.
This is my fault. I never should have taken us to Tree Gap Wood in the first place.
But then you wouldn't have found the spring.
Oh, honey, that's entirely his point.
But the spring is a miracle. I drink from it right now, but Jesse wants me to wait.
Jesse Tuck. For the first time in 102 years, I am truly disappointed in you.
But Ma...
No, not this time. There's some things that even you can't sweet talk your way out of.
Now you've done it. Go on and upset your mother. Say your goodbyes.
Did I do something wrong?
Never.
Do you still mean what you said at the silo? About the water, I can keep it till I'm 17.
I'll go and get you some, but you have to keep it somewhere safe where no one will find it.
Why don't I smell pancakes? The kid must be starving. Where's Ma and Pa?
They're outside. I think I made them mad.
Where did you get those clothes? Why is she wearing Thomas's clothes?
Winnie, don't let him bully you. And you didn't make anyone mad. I did. Like always.
What did you do this time, Jesse?
I don't care who's disappointed in me anymore. Someday, I want Winnie to drink from the spring. Go ahead, say it.
Jesse, even for you, this is a new level of selfish.
No, it's not! I want to see the Eiffel Tower. I want to see the Egyptian pyramids.
No, you want to see old age. You want to see your children grow up.
I refuse to keep living alone in the shadows.
Jesse, if you're not going to listen to your older brother, then listen to some common sense. Okay, so your plan works for 2 years, maybe 3 if you're lucky. Then what? Do you maybe start a family and have some kids, make them drink the water? What happens if the neighbors start to notice? Do you want to go to jail forever?
I already feel like I'm serving a life sentence, Miles. I'd rather spend it with someone who actually appreciates it.
Miles? Who's Thomas?
I don't talk about him.
Then why did you say his name?
He was my son.
Is he still alive?
I don't know. My wife took him from me.
Did they drink from the spring?
No. By the time I'd figured out the secret of the spring, the years had passed for them, but not for me. She thought I was possessed. A freak.
I don't think you're a freak.
It's time we got you home to your own family.
Can't I just stay a little longer?
No. If your father is anything like me, all he's doing right now is watching the front door. All he's doing is counting the minutes.
I had a farmhouse with a grandfather clock where I would teach time to my son. Our lessons began at 12 o'clock sharp when the hands would come in as one. I'd say the big hand counts minutes. It's so tightly wound. It chases the small hand to make hours go round. I taught Thomas constellations in the sky to tell a silver maple from a cottonwood. I taught Thomas to divide and multiply, but what he never understood was time. As I watched him grow, time. He would never know time where my regret resides. Time, if I only knew the what and how and who that time truly divides. There was a farmhouse with a grandfather clock where one day I woke up alone. They feared I was magic, they feared I was cursed, but mostly they feared the unknown. The big hand's the father, the small hand's the son, and there never came a time when they came back as one. I taught Thomas how to catch a firefly, how to make a pebble skip and rowboat skim. She took Thomas and never said goodbye. The one thing I could never give to him was time. I'm left with nothing, nothing but time.
Miles, I don't have a father anymore.
You don't?
No. But I will always love him for the rest of my life. And I promise Thomas will love you for the rest of his.
You okay?
I don't know. You know what frightens me the most?
Another 100 years of me snoring?
No. What frightens me the most is that I'm actually a little envious of Jesse.
Envious?
At least he's looking forward to something again.
Hey, I still look forward to you.
Do you? Sometimes it's a little hard to tell these days.
Of course I do. Every day, every year.
Time, we've been granted so much time, but what if all this time did more than pass us by? Life, even infinite, still must have life in it. We know it won't kill us to try.
We'll stay more connected.
Winnie must be protected. My partner in crime.
We'll stop sitting wondering why.
Stop sitting wondering
left to drown in my prime. Left with nothing. Left with nothing. Left with nothing. Nothing but time.
You've got to convince Winnie not to drink.
Oh, May, can't you talk to her?
No, she needs a father, and honestly, Angus, seeing you with a child again, I can't think of a better father than you.
But I don't know the first thing about having a talk with a girl.
You could practice on me a little more often.
It's not a bad idea.
Is that a yes?
That's an I love you. And yes, I'll talk to Winnie.
Thank you. Her poor mother must be desperate by now.
Funny, I'm feeling a little desperate myself.
Angus Michael talk.
Come on.
In all my life, I've never seen a more promising wood. It would mean a great deal to me to own it. Why, I treat it like my only child.
Let's just get this over with.
Look, I want the wood, you want the girl. It's a simple transaction.
It's blackmail is what it is.
Never too old to flirt, are you, Granny? You like my suit?
You're an evil banana.
Sign it the X, and make it legible.
Hello, it's just Constable Joe checking in here.
And Hugo.
Darn it, Hugo. If you can't even open a gate, how are we going to close a case?
Excellent point, sir.
Betsy, how are you?
I'm fine, Joe. The whole disappearance turned out to be a false alarm is all.
So, where's our Winnie then?
My friend here is going to fetch her home.
See, the suit I recognize, but I don't believe I ever got your friend's name.
Don't you worry about that.
Do I look worried?
What are those papers?
Just a little business transaction, that's all.
Business. To do with the fair, is it?
I'm no longer affiliated with that particular operation, which has moved on, might I add.
And yet here you are.
Here I am.
What sort of business transaction?
That's right. What sort of business did you say?
I didn't say.
Try.
We've sold him the wood.
Really? You sold him tree gap wood after all these decades? Well, neighbor, I suppose I'll be seeing you.
I'm sorry for wasting your time, Joe.
Oh, Betsy, you're never a waste of time. Come on, Hugo.
See, ladies, that wasn't so hard. Now give me the papers.
Not until I have my daughter.
Fine. I certainly don't want her.
Would you drop dead already?
Never. Jackpot, the wood is now mine. Crackshot takes aim and bullseye. Money on every tree. This wood is solid gold.
Look at him go.
Haven't seen a grown man move like that since my Uncle Pete got fire ants in his shorts.
That sounds horrible.
Oh no! It was hilarious. We best be getting on.
Would hate to let him get too far ahead.
Well, a fella dressed in yellow is not gonna be too hard to track.
Sure isn't a nice yellow.
Hugo, there's no such thing as a nice yellow.
But what about baby chickies or dandelions or corn on the cob?
Or butter.
Good one, sir.
I don't know, Hugo. I got a bad feeling it's all gonna come apart like wet bread. You can't trust a man dressed in yellow, Hugo. Only a rogue wears that hue. A man who is fondest of suits that are jaundiced puts the yoke on him and the joke on you. They're tricksing all men dressed in yellow. Something deadly in their livelihood. He must be compensating.
Also fabricating.
Hugo, there you go again. Fabric hating. If he hated the fabric, he would never bought the suit. He must be compensating.
Also lying about why he wants the
Foster's wood. Oh, you can't trust a man dressed in yellow. That I knew from his very first hello. I should have locked him in a cell. Oh, you can't trust a man.
From the carnival.
Also, carnival man can't be trusted. Something wicked there bruised underneath. Those inbred regalia with mad bacchanalia, they all share maybe 8 teeth. I say, carnival man can't be trusted. Flashy hobos invading our towns. They asked my permission to charge an admission to expose us to charlatans, acrobats, and
Clowns, sir?
I hate them. A carnival man can't be trusted. They are all acutely maladjusted. Who knows how their funnel cake gets dusted? No, you can't trust a man.
With a bad handshake.
Did you notice his peculiar handshake? His fingers neither flaccid nor firm.
Like touching a porpoise.
No habeas corpus could keep that fish
Mammal.
from serving full term. Bad handshake, bad man. Watch it if his grip lacks a squeeze. And a carnival man can't be trusted.
As shifty as a swinging trapeze.
No, you can't trust a man dressed in yellow. Even if you love cheddar cheese. Commingle all of these. You'll see the recipes. One bad man. One bad man. One bad man. Come along, Hugo. Let's pick up the pace.
I think I've got another one.
Wow. What was that? 5 and 10 minutes?
Well, it would have been 6 if...
I said I was sorry.
Did you teach Jesse and Miles how to fish?
You bet I did.
What about Thomas?
Miles told you about Thomas? Wow.
Well, did you? Teach him how to fish?
No. That boy was gone before I had a chance to teach him anything. I miss that boy.
I know what that feels like. I miss my father every day.
I bet you do.
Mr. Angus, I had this idea.
Okay.
If I shared the water with Mother and Anna, we'd always be there for each other.
Sweetie, that's just not how the world's supposed to work.
But if my father had known about the water, we would have never had to say goodbye. Ever.
Honey, as hard as it is to say goodbye once, it's even harder to say goodbye again and again. But that's just what happens when you mess with the laws of nature. I bet you didn't know that the sun took a shine to water. She drinks up a bit, floats it up to the sky. What if she takes from our lake, we'll make her a storm cloud that rumbles and tumbles rain from up high, high, high.
It's a wheel, Winnie, this journey of ours. Sun to rake to cloud that showers rain back to the lake below. And you'll ride that wheel wherever you go. Not a minute or moments the same. The wheel keeps you guessing. And everything around you is along for the ride. The pond, the bullfrogs, the birch trees, and hound dogs, plus people, all people ebb and flow with the tide, tide, tide. It's a wheel, Winnie, this journey of ours. Girl to wife to mother to daughter, like all your kinfolk. Come and gone, can't stop rowing, growing, changing, then moving on. Once you drop an anchor, a boat gets stuck, and it could stay forever.
Just floating on top,
Watching life pass it by, just floating on top. Show me how to climb back on the wheel. I'll be there, slick as a slingshot, prepared to get off at the end and share with someone my spot. You can't have living without dying, so you can't call this living what we got. We just are, we just be, no before, no beyond. A rowboat anchored in the middle of a pond. Don't be afraid of death, Winnie. Be afraid of not being truly alive. You don't need to live forever. You just need to live. Do you understand?
yes. It's so weird.
It's so real, Winnie.
A ripple in water. Girl to wife to mother to daughter, like all your kinfolk. Come and gone. It's so
It's so
real.
real, Winnie.
A circle in motion. Can't
Stop
stop
rowing,
growing,
growing, changing,
then moving on.
Can't stop rowing, growing, changing,
then moving on.
Pa, hurry. What's wrong?
Jesse's gone.
He'll come back. He always does.
No, Pa, it's not like that this time. He didn't even say goodbye to Ma.
Well, that's not like him at all. If he hopped on a train, he could be 6 times gone by now.
He's not on a train.
You know where he is?
I'm sure. He's in the woods.
I don't like the sound of this.
Neither do I.
I know exactly where he is.
Hold it right there, 17.
You.
Me. Where's your little friend? Oh, who am I kidding? I don't care. This wood is now mine.
What?
Why don't you show me what you've been hiding?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's simply not true.
Once upon a time started just like that. My granny told me a story, how that woman loved a gal.
What does this have to do with me?
Only everything. Said there was a man with a wife and sons, and the story goes their beauty froze. Sound like anyone familiar? Or should I take a stab?
You don't know a thing about me.
I know you know where the spring is, so why don't you show it to me?
Miles, this is him. This is the man.
Hold it right there.
Miles, no! This isn't who we are. Give me the gun.
My God. It's all of you. I don't know why I expected something a little more impressive.
But Ma, he knows the secret.
And I've been guarding it with my life. My lips are sealed, Granny didn't praise a snitch. I can make you filthy rich. We'll bottle the water, sell it for a fee, split the profits equally.
Man, you would never.
Please, we just want to live our lives in peace.
What is wrong with you people? You could be sultans, you could have kingdoms. Did you not think of this before? If you could put a price on eternal life, they'd pay anything and more. Just lead me to the water.
And why would we say yes?
Here's why.
John doesn't scare us.
Of course. Now it does.
Please, no, she's just a child.
Here, just take the water. Let her go.
My God. There it is. Today is the day. The waiting is over. The answer so simple, so perfectly pure. The secret to eternal life, and now I'll never.
No!
Don't look!
Is he dead?
Yes.
My God. What have I done?
You protected your family as what? And no one needs to know.
Over here, Hugo!
Who's that?
Wait!
Step away from the child.
I'm okay, Constable Joe.
Winnie, you know these people?
I'll be the one asking the questions here, starting with, who's responsible for this?
It was...
I am, sir. And if I have to go to jail, I will.
It wouldn't be jail, it'd be death by hanging.
No, it wouldn't.
It's not true. It was me. I hit him with this.
You two, take this man out of the child's sight. You're safe now, Winnie. Now, can you tell me the story of what's really gone on here?
It all started when that man pulled a knife on Jesse at the fair. And then he took out a gun and
On second thought, the less I know, the better. Now, give me a second to think.
If it was a child acting in self-defense, I'm sure she'd get off easy.
I'm thinking. I'm done. I believe you.
You do?
Of course I do. You're Nathan Foster's daughter, aren't you?
Always.
Now, who's the Swiss Family Robinson?
These are my friends.
How do? We were just passing through. Didn't mean to cause any trouble.
First thing is to reunite this girl with her poor family. Hugo, you'll take the body to town.
Dad, sir, I don't think I can do that.
Okay, Hugo. I'll take the body to town, and you make sure Winnie gets home in one piece.
Yes, sir.
You'll make deputy yet.
If there's anything we can do to help, sir.
Sure is. I don't know your story, but I bet it's longer than I've got time to hear. So at the risk of sounding unneighborly, how about you folks leave my town and never turn up again?
Pretend you never met us. Come on, May.
Wait, Winnie? I know I owe your mother an apology, but all I really want to do is congratulate her.
For what?
Raising you.
I can never forget you. You just saved my life.
I think it's the other way around.
You reminded us that you still have something worth living for.
Bye, Winnie.
Goodbye, Angus.
So long, kid. I'll wait for you up ahead.
Really?
Really. I was hoping we could walk together.
It's all up to you now. How does somewhere good? Drink it when you're 17. I'll leave instructions somehow. I'll be planning great adventures for us.
So will I.
Ready, Winnie?
I'm ready, Hugo. Think of me every time you climb a tree or get in trouble.
Every day then.
Let's go.
There are two ways home, down one long road, one clear path to two conclusions. Does the story end or never end? Does the secret fade or is it everlasting? I could return to my mother like nothing has happened. Live like an imposter for 6 long years. Turn 17, then good girl Winnie Foster drinks from the vial and her past disappears. There are two ways home, down one long road, one clear path to two conclusions. Does the story end or never end? Does the secret fade or is it everlasting? Or I put the tux behind me and pull up the anchor, ride the wheel plenty for all that it's worth. Turn 17, then 18, then 20. For a life is the greatest wonder on earth. Can I, should I, do I drink? Can I, should I, will I drink? There are two ways home, down one long road, one clear path to two conclusions. Does the story end or never end? Does the secret fade or is it everlasting? Is it everlasting?
Here we are, right back where you started.
You know what, Hugo? It doesn't really feel like that at all.
Just remember, Winnie, you'll always have me to protect you. Ah! My toad! Careful, Toad, or a dope like me could accidentally flatten you. You're not a dope, Hugo. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
Well, quite the adventure. And you're to blame. I wish there was some way I could thank you. Here. It's a dangerous world out there. I hope you're thirsty. Don't worry about me. I can always get more.
Winnie Foster Jackson, cherished wife, devoted mother, dearest grandmother.
Expert fisherman.
Looks like she lived the life we never could.
May she rest in peace.
I'll always wonder what you did with the water.
Jesse, you coming? Jesse.
It's a wheel, Winnie, a ripple in water. Girl to wife to mother to daughter, like all your kinfolk, come and gone. Can't stop growing, growing, changing.